Man, welcome to the Morning Hustle is proof that God doesn't like ugly. That's why she's beautiful. You just saw her catch a body the other night in front of millions of people, okay? She go by the name of Ashanti. What up, love?
How you doing?
We doing great. First and foremost, congratulations on doing your thing last week in the Verzuz battle. Over 8 million people checked that out across the board. Some people was counting you out and felt like you didn't have a chance, but yo, you showed their ass.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I want to say professionalism seemed to be the word of the night, and you spoke to that. And I just wanted to say thank you for your professionalism. I almost feel like it's like a lost art. What are your thoughts on professionalism these days in terms of artistry?
I think that is very important, to try your best to be professional at all times. We all have emotions, and sometimes like we're human at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So sometimes when you're flustered or frustrated and, things are not how you want them to be or even how they're supposed to be, it's just really important to try your best, to just be as professional as possible.
And I feel like you were put on the spot a lot of times during the Verzuz battle. First and foremost with the hour and a half or like hour and 20-minute delay. And then it was when y'all came back from the break and it was a little disagreement between who was going to go first. We heard the Long Island come out of you. So what made you really just say, you know what, I'm gonna stand my ground on this and not be the nice girl this time?
I mean, it's not really not about not being a nice girl. It's about the facts are the facts. And I'm never gonna allow, anybody to disrespect me or anybody to just bully or whatever. And not to say that she was trying to do that. You know what I mean? I guess there was just a little bit of confusion with the count. I knew that we were on whatever record was, I was supposed to end it, and that was 10. And when she played the next record, that was 11. So I had to answer her, you know what I'm saying? Because otherwise it wouldn't have counted. So I don't, she probably just, got confused or whatever. And I was just like, oh, I'm going to, make sure we stay on track.
People love that. They love that out of you.
Now, Ashanti, inquiring minds want to know, because we watch a lot of Verzuz battles. In the history of Verzuz battles, I haven't really seen too many people be on their phone during the Verzuz battle. Maybe Teddy Riley, because he was trying to get tech support.
Right.
But who were you texting during the Verzuz battle, or were you reading the comments?
I promise you, I was not texting. I kept telling y'all, I was looking at the comments. I was like, all right, what are they saying? What do they want to hear now? What's going on? And I had my mom's phone, so I wasn't really savvy with it. And I'm scrolling, and it was a little delayed. So I was like, we played that already. You know what I'm saying? I genuinely was not texting anyone. I had like 300 texts. I didn't text anybody back till like 2 days later. But I promise I was looking at the comments. And I felt like it wasn't as much. It wasn't as much as everybody is trying to see. I was dancing to her records. I love Keyshia's records. So I wasn't like, it wasn't crazy.
Are you sure you wasn't texting Diddy? Because I see you got a little Ciroc check that I don't think Keyshia got. Can we speak on that?
Oh my gosh. I mean, listen, you just, it's very important, just business-wise, to always try to get the maximum that you can get out of the situation. And genuinely, that's my personality. Like, I was just being fun.
I did.
It was not shady at all. It was just me being fun. If you know me, that's my personality. It could have been anybody. You know what I mean?
Hey, sorry, Billy, real quick. So y'all did not unfollow each other behind that?
No.
Because the blogs are saying y'all unfollowed each other. Did y'all ever follow each other?
We probably were following each other at one point. I think she kind of had disconnected for a minute and then came back on or whatever. But I mean, that's not no big deal. You know what I mean? Some people take things and blow it out of proportion. I don't think that's anything at all.
Right.
Nah.
Now you came on early in the broadcast on the Verzuz battle, and you played us a little bit of new music. When can we get to more of that, and how is that coming with the creative process, considering all things with COVID going on?
Well, first of all, make sure you stream 235. It's available everywhere now. And the video was just released at midnight, so make sure y'all check it out. It's crazy. Definitely working on a body of work. I'm very, very excited about the new music. I just feel like now is the time. I had to kind of get used to, you got to put something out every few months or every few weeks, it almost seems. You know what I mean? To just stay in the position that you want to maintain. So for me, I'm definitely putting out a body of work. I'm probably going to do an EP and then an album after that and put visuals to everything because it's important.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when my first album came out, it was like, boom, you got 3-4 months on one record, then another 3-4 months on another. It's not like that anymore, you know? So I had to kind of get myself accustomed to that and just be fully prepared. And I felt like this was an amazing platform, obviously, to put out new music. So
you should
Yeah,
add workout
about a
tape.
body of work. You're the common factor in a lot of hit records, and sometimes it's baffling why there aren't more artists who like seek you out, you know, for like, you know, for collabs. Are you very selective on who you choose to work with, or it's just like people just ain't really been hitting you up for the collabs like that? Because it just seems like a go.
I mean, I got a couple of phone calls. I don't know if you remember, I did the baby with me, the baby and Megan.
Remember that? Yeah, that was dope.
Did the joint with Joyner Lucas. Obviously I did the joint with Tory Lanez. So it's been some cool things happening, and I definitely feel like it's important to be selective. You know what I mean? Just making sure that things feel organic and not forced. Like you don't want to match up with somebody that's just completely out of the stratosphere. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's important and just to be kind of selective with what it is. So
Ashanti, I wanna switch gears a little bit and talk about this pandemic, because this is like one of the first times we had the Verzuz battle get pushed back because of COVID. A lot of people pointed out that you've been traveling quite a bit. What are your thoughts on the pandemic now after what you've experienced? And also, you know, thoughts on Hosea Sanchez just said, hey, you know, celebrities should stop hosting events. Not that you were hosting anything, but like just saying, hey, you know, as celebrities, we got to be examples to people at a time where, you know, people are looking at us and they might show up to our events if we're throwing them, or they see us out here traveling and moving and think that that's cool when we do have, you know, a serious situation with COVID-19.
Well, first of all, let's clear this up. I went to Nairobi, Kenya before the Verzuz, which was already scheduled. I went with like 13 people, had an amazing time, went on a safari, all of that great stuff. I came back home. I was ready for the Verzuz, packing, all of that stuff. I didn't really feel anything. I felt like I had a regular cold, right? So I kind of lost my sense of smell at the time, but that has happened to me before, so I didn't think anything of it. Plane is ready, stylist is at the house, bags are packed. I'm going in as a precaution because you have to show them the paper before you get on the plane. So I'm going in there, almost left my car running. Oh, let me get this real quick, and then I'm out of here. When she came back and said positive, I was like,
oh my God.
I was so stunned. Like I couldn't believe it. And I was so thrown off. I got in the car. I was in shock. I called my mom, called the team, and I got home. The main thing was I was okay. I didn't feel bad. I wasn't in pain. Got on the phone with Apple immediately. We were on the phone for 3 hours trying to figure out how to do the Verzuz from my house. And I was like, yo, I'm okay. I could still sing. I could still, maneuver. You know, I had a little cough here or there, but it wasn't anything crazy. And we were literally trying to make it happen that night because I just felt like the timing of everything was just all bad. You know what I'm saying? For it to be postponed and all of that. So it was really important to show like, look, I'm ready to do it. My DJ flew out. My DJ creative director flew out to LA. They were there on the stage. I was like, we can do it back and forth. They shipped cords to my house. And then ultimately everyone's decision was like, it'll be better in person.
Right.
So it's crazy that it ended up still being,
right.
Not in the same room. But listen, everything happens for a reason. We did it.
What'd you enjoy the most while you had COVID? What was your COVID pastime? I know mine was sitting, watching, catching up on shows. Because people don't realize when you quarantine away from the world and you sitting there, what did you get a chance to do while you were sitting isolated by yourself that you enjoyed?
I made a lot of usage of Uber Eats, DoorDash. It was going down. They made a lot of money for those 2 weeks. It was going down. I ordered a lot of acai bowls. I did a bunch of vitamin mixes. I took vitamins. I took like 12 vitamins every day. I did organics. I did a detox. I did these herbal teas. I definitely put some pounds on. I ain't gonna lie to you. I put some pounds on. Thank you. I did a detox though before the Verzuz, which was amazing.
I want to talk about that because you mentioned Dr. Jesse, and I know Dr. Jesse. So I actually tried to do the detox, and I couldn't take it, child. I was like damn near passed out and in the hospital.
Oh my God!
How did you link up with Dr. Jesse, and do you feel like it made a great difference for you?
Absolutely, 100%. Actually, DJ Envy, he hooked me up. I hit him on something else, and he hooked me up with that link. And when I spoke to her, she's an amazing woman, you know, and she's gone through a lot of things just as a Black female. So we really bonded. And when she offered me the detox, I was like, okay, I'll try it because I'm disciplined when I'm ready to do something. And hey, them pounds was falling.
They fell off, right?
Happy.
She's
I was
good.
so happy. But you do have to be disciplined. You know what I mean? It's one little bowl of cereal and those supplements, you know?
Yeah.
But it's good because it cleans out that bacteria and the remnants of the virus to get all of that out of your body. So I was very focused on that.
And we've been seeing your body been looking good, girl. So I know, and I know you got a lot of contenders now. Word on the street is, have you been around Flo Rida a little bit, or was that just a rumor that was made up?
Gosh, stop it. Listen, Flo is my bro. He's family. I think he actually has, I mean, I don't want to put his business out there, but it ain't me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's super family. Our teams are so cool with each other. Like, you know, he has his crew, I got my crew, and we came together collectively for my birthday, which was amazing. But it's always been like that. Like, me and Flo been super cool for years. We've always kind of done each other's birthdays. So it's definitely not a romantic thing. He's definitely
So no booze for you.
I mean, it ain't him.
You know them DMs ain't dry.
Okay.
Ain't gonna dry, baby.
I know that's
Feel the moisture. Well, yo, so you getting ready to jump in front of a camera again and do a movie. Now, it's been a minute since we've seen you in this kind of light. What can we expect?
I'm excited about this one. Again, this is kind of very different from anything that I've done before. It's a little bit more music involved. It skews kind of younger, which is really, really dope for me, just where I am in my career. And I'm excited about it. I'm flying out to Canada. It's the lead. It's a feature with Sony Pictures. So I'm excited. You know, I think it's going to be something really cool and puts me in a different genre.
And are you still working with Pretty Little Things? Because you was one of the first people that I even known to put people on the Pretty Little Things. Everybody was talking about Fashion Nova, and you moved on to the next. So do you still have a line? And I believe Keyshia has the line with you, your sister, correct?
Well, actually, yeah, my sister, she designed my Pretty Little Things swimsuit collection. Me and Umar are super, super cool. That collection was for that time. We're always open to doing more stuff. But my sister actually has a holistic line, which is amazing.
Come on,
Listen, the body glow that I had on at the Verzuz, I was glowed up. It's from my sister's essential candles. She has a line called Wife of Creation, and it's crazy. It's a candle. You light it, it turns into oil. You put the oil in your body.
Wow.
I love that.
It had me glistening.
Ooh, sexy.
Well, yo, keep the winning streak going, Ashanti. It is always good to see the good people win. She whooped COVID and Keyshia Cole in the same month. New single is called 235. Let's go ahead and pop that on for the people.
Yes, video out now.
All right, yo, one time for Ashanti, y'all. Peace and love, baby girl.
Thank you, guys.
We are the Morning Hustle.